Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to episode 102 of my Steins Let's Read. Joining me, as always, is my co-reader Faith. This episode, Kurisu is leaving on a jet plane. We don't know if she'll be back again, but she really has to go. Please enjoy this heartfelt goodbye. And that's how I find myself here, sitting motionless in front of the time leap machine. I've been staring at it for hours. When we got caught in that evening shower on the Radio Kaiken rooftop, my clothes got soaked, but now they're completely dry. My body temperature has dropped, but I don't have the energy to warm myself with a shower. I sluggishly get to my feet and pick up the headset. The sight of it fills me with resignation. Resignation, that's all. There is no desperate drive to save Mayuri, no hope that this time I might succeed. Those emotions are long gone. In truth, they have been gone since my argument with Kurisu. Deep down, I always knew that she was right. I pretend not to see it. I told myself that the time leap machine could solve everything. But that was just an excuse, a last attempt to satisfy my ego. In the end, all I'm doing is
running away?
I turn around in surprise, and there I see Kurisu standing in the doorway. I thought she never wanted to see me again. Why is she here? Why? Kurisu ignores my question and fixes me with her usual glare.
Time leaping is just running away.
Ellipses. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I know all too well. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Running from my responsibility. Running from the decision. If I had known I would have to make this choice, then I would have refused Suzuha when she entrusted me with her mission. I've hurt people. Lots of people. Just to save Mayuri. And yet, I don't even feel guilty anymore. I feel like I'm losing my humanity.
Then why are you hesitating now?
Maybe because my insurance, the time leap machine, isn't effective. Or maybe I just haven't mastered it yet. Maybe I haven't tapped into its full potential.
Running only makes it hurt more.
She suddenly looks away. Then she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly.
I should know.
Is Kurisu running too? From what?
Look at yourself, Okabe. You look like you've aged a decade. Your heart can't take it anymore. You don't need to beat yourself up like this. Just accept the truth. Like I said, you can't stay here. Go to the Beta World line. Go to the world where Mayuri doesn't die. Not just for your sake, but for mine as well.
She's right. I have no other options left. No more D-mails. No more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kurisu and Mayuri live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain that all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Mayuri will die. And if I go to the Beta World line, Kurisu will die. We'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met, and yet, memories of Kurisu flash before my eyes.
Hey, could you not talk about me like that? I'm perfectly fine. Let's say we wanted to make a machine that could physically transport people through time. What would we need? Who the hell's Christina? I never said that. I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today. We may have created a monster here. We may have created a monster here, You said I was your friend, remember? Said I was important to you. That made me really happy, I guess. Once we're done upgrading the phone waves, I want you to come with me. I want to be your strength. Thank you. I know you're hurting for me.
So much has happened these past 20 days. Who knows, Okabe might have been doing this for a decade.
Yeah.
We argued, we exchanged insults. We made incredible discoveries together. And when confronted with the implications, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Mayuri, I always turned to Kurisu for help. She always listened. She always believed me. And I helped her too, when she was distraught over her father. We promised to go to Aomori together. Without this girl's genius on our side, we would not have the time leap machine. Proud, passionate Makise Kurisu, always strong, or at least pretending to be. A little nosy too, and serious to a fault. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened, enraptured, whenever she presented her latest theory. Hey, she's smiling too. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by name was because I was too embarrassed. I admired her. I longed for her. And I didn't want to admit it to myself. Only now do I realize the truth. I love her. And that is why I want so desperately to save her. She's not just a fellow lab member. To me, Kurisu is far more than that. And yet, I have no choice. In the end, everything she said was right. So are we actually doing this game?
Oh, God.
Is there no last second buzzer beater coming?
Abort!
I
feel like I'm not going to enjoy this.
can't save you. I'm sorry. In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. The taste of blood spreads through my mouth. He does that a lot.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be you? Why? I pound my fist on the table. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world?
Hey, Okabe. Once you go through the Beta World line, Mayuri and Hashida will forget the time we spent together, right?
Ellipses. Kurisu's cheeks start to redden, and she turns away.
Will you remember me?
Her voice is barely a whisper. Of course I'll remember you. Of course I will. There's no way I could ever forget the girl most important to me.
Eh? You mean... What the hell are you saying?
Did Okabe just confess?
I think he did.
The truth.
But... Proof. I need proof. I can't come up with a formula otherwise.
Kurisu is getting flustered for some reason.
When the anterior pituitary gland hypersecretes ACTH, and gamma rays induce stochastic resonance, we can assume an infinite Hausdorff dimension for the Hilbert curve. That is, we can measure the asymptotic line with positron emission tomography? I am trying.
I remember Okabe doing something similar when he got flustered. when Lukako confessed to him.
Don't just spit this crap at me, game. I am trying.
Kurisu. I speak her name. Our eyes meet. I love you.
Oopsies.
Kurisu looks away. Her face is bright red. And you?
What?
Do you, how do you feel about me?
You want to know?
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me towards her.
Close your eyes.
Did I make her mad? Perhaps Kurisu hates me for some reason. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. That would be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask a question. Why close my...
Just shut up and close them.
I do as I'm told, though I still don't know why she's so angry. 'Cause she's a tsundere. That's sort of their default mode.
Kinda what they do.
Or at least her default mode. My collar is still in Kurisu's grip. Judo throw! No,
Ellipses. We are not prepared for this.
Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation against my lips. The faint scent of citrus tickles my nose. When I open my eyes in surprise, I see Kurisu's face scant millimeters away. And then I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. Well, duh.
The position of their noses really concerns me.
Yeah.
That's probably uncomfortable. Just saying.
Well, her head might be tilt back. I don't know. I don't know the geometry of kissing.
Her nose sticks up. When their mouths are meeting, that her nose is probably inside one of his nostrils, okay? It's probably not very comfortable. Then again, it's not like they know better, so.
Yeah. Neither of them have done this before.
Poor darlings.
Her lips are very warm. My mind goes blank. I'm unable to think. I want to stay like this forever. Now I'm just thinking about the nostril. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is a massive feels for a lot of people, but...
Yeah. But soon, our lips separate. Kurisu looks down shyly. What? What?
It's not like I did it because I wanted to or anything.
Sorry, I had dust.
It's not like I did it because I wanted to or anything. It's just you promised that you wouldn't forget about me. Research shows that memories are harder to forget when coupled with intense emotions. You're a virgin and a perv, so I was sure you'd have an elaborative rehearsal on your first kiss, instantly making it a long-term memory you'd never forget. So, I just don't want you to forget about me, Okabe. No matter what.
My heart fills with love for Kurisu as she makes her frantic excuses. What a relief. Kurisu wasn't mad. She was just trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk with her even more. I want to learn even more about her. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens. I feel like I'm suffocating. Desperate to keep my emotions under control, I place my own hands on top of Kurisu's, which are still grabbing my collar. Sorry to disappoint you.
Eh?
That wasn't my first kiss.
Why, you're just a cherry boy. That sounds perverse.
Shut up, virgin. I remember playfully kissing Miyuri in elementary school. Now that doesn't count.
Nah.
And just a little while ago, I forcibly kissed Moeka to silence her. That doesn't really count either.
Admittedly, that's going to stick in his head for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of intense emotions there.
But that was on another world line, and now it never happened, so I guess it doesn't count?
So it wasn't your first.
Right, so it only left a weak impression. Probably not enough to become a long-term memory. I'm lying, of course. I've never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like a lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss this opportunity, I'll never be able to touch Kurisu again. This is my last chance. So, once more?
What?
Kurisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes. I don't ever want to forget, so let's make doubly sure. I decide to take the initiative. I wrap my arms gently around Kurisu's waist and pull her slender body against mine.
Then I guess there's no choice.
Kurisu looks up at me shyly.
Just a kiss. Okay?
What is she worried I'll do?
Be gentle. Okay?
Well, Okabe does have a track record for groping people.
Well, this is unfortunately true.
Just putting that out there. I run my fingers softly through her hair. Then I slowly bend down.
Okabe.
We're both shy, so we end up pecking each other's lips like two small birds.
Maybe not the birds analogy, because that's probably painful.
Then we draw back and look at each other. They both don't know what they're doing.
Well, hopefully they're not pecking each other like birds.
Yeah. Kurisu's eyes are wet. Tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. They're salty.
Don't forget me.
You press our lips together again. Stronger than the first time. Longer than the first time. I never want to let go.
Her nose is still in his nostril.
We embrace each other tightly, our feelings too powerful to contain. We seek each other's warmth again and again.
Ellipses.
Cue porn music. No,
Really?
Locked in our embrace, we feel each other's breath. We feel each other's scent.
I think smell is what you're going for there.
Yeah. We feel each other's taste.
It's too fast.
Kurisu's whisper resonates through our embrace.
Time is going by too fast. I could really use a word with Einstein right now. Time is not absolute. Einstein proved that time could be fast or slow, depending on the observer. Hey, Okabe. The theory of relativity is so romantic. Is it?
Well, maybe to scientists.
And so sad, don't you think?
How does Kurisu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered that question. I think by making out, she answered the question.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Early morning, Akihabara Station. Kurisu is standing before the entrance with her huge suitcase beside her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual glare. After that kiss, Kurisu went back to her hotel to pack. That suitcase must be everything that she brought to Japan. She's going back to America.
Well then.
Are you sure I shouldn't call Mayuri and Daru?
I think that would just make it harder. But you, I have no trouble leaving behind.
Ellipses.
That was a joke.
Kurisu looks like she's about to cry. I'm sure I look just as sad. But I won't cry. I don't have that right. This is a souvenir. Take it. I hand her future gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. It's a bamboo helicopter equipped with a CCD camera, which allows it to record video in the air. A truly groundbreaking invention. But, sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tends to cause motion sickness.
No thanks.
Just take it. It's not even that bulky. I wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too big. Kurisu accepts Bamboo Helicam with a strange smile.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll take it. You will treasure that and you know it.
And then, silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other. Sorry I couldn't go with you to Aomori.
Yeah. But these 2 weeks were fun in their own way. Give my regards to Mayuri and Hashida, okay?
Kurisu spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time.
Hang in there, Okabe.
Stay well. Kurisu smiles faintly, then turns and walks towards the entrance with suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay with me forever. But I can't. This is what we decided. To save Mayuri. To save the future. I'm sorry, Kurisu. I can't save you. Kurisu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There is no place for her in the coming world. I will remember you, Makise Kurisu. I will remember your warmth. I will never forget. I don't know whether Kurisu hears my words. She keeps walking. Stride steady. Back straight. Long, silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance. But I can tell. I see her shoulders trembling. We will never meet again. Our world lines will never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kurisu. I would have been lost without you. I love you. We're really doing this, aren't we?
Yep.
Goodbye. I stand there in the entrance as commuters file past, until long after she has vanished from sight, afraid that any motion, any thought, might cause the tears to fall.